Hey Mujahid, thought I'd do a video this time because it might take a little too long to draw things and explain everything. So basically, I think we might need to throw the jack-in-the-box idea out. I think if we might be able to get one spring that's almost 4 inches in diameter, that's the right strength and everything, then we can probably do it. However, combining 4 springs, I believe, is a failure. As you can see here, I used your 2 springs as well as I bought another pair from the hobby store. I went by there. That's the biggest diameter they had and almost the biggest length. Not quite. They had some that were a little longer, but basically when you put the 4 together and you compress it, I don't have the tube on here so you can see it, but when you compress it, even if you get them perfectly straight or whatever, they're going to give a little bit. It's going to twist and kind of fold like that, and you're not really getting the whole effect of what you desire. So that's not going to work. Kind of frustrated about that, but that doesn't work. So what I decided to do was revisit the extension spring idea since I already had all the materials for it. So I just tested that now, and it seems to work pretty good. Right now it's set up that the distance the spring is traveling and everything is more the room than we have. However, I think if we had stronger springs or something, then it could work in our situation. So let me show you what I set up. Basically, I have the tube with the platform in there, and then you can kind of think of these outside bricks as the walls to the rocket right there. Then I have the eye screws holding the spring, and then these bricks are just keeping a hold on those wooden sticks to hold those there. So then, kind of just as planned already, there's slots inside of the cylinder, and as I press down, the platform moves with it. So like that. Right here, I just have kind of like a makeshift lid duct taped onto it, so that we have a hinge sort of thing, and then I put another eye screw here with just a piece of wire, so I'll simulate the string idea. It turns out it works pretty well. So first I'm going to do the red parachute. I just have the ruler here for measurement. It's 12 inches right now from the top of the cylinder. Now this, when I put the parachute in here, when it presses up to the top, it doesn't go all the way down. So in order for, well, I'll just do it this way. I'll show you. Okay, and I'm trying to see how high it goes. So it went about here. Say that's maybe 14 inches or so. So that's a pretty good distance. So let me just do that again to get another reference. That was a little lower this time, but I think the string was kind of catching on my fingers. But this time I'm going to put some paper in here, just on the bottom, so that when I put the parachute in there, the springs are going to extend a little longer, so hopefully we should get this thing a little higher. So let's see about that. So that probably went about 16 inches or so. So that seems to work pretty well. So let me just show you the yellow parachute. That goes pretty high as well, probably only about 18 inches or so. So yeah, it seems to work. I guess I think we might need to abandon the jack-in-the-box idea, unless we can get that big spring. Maybe we can revisit this extension thing. We might need to get new springs just so that they won't need to be extended as long in order for us to get the same force out of it. But I wasn't really holding on to it that hard, so I don't think the servo should have a problem pulling the pin out. But we'll definitely have to test that. I guess I could test it because I do have servo. So maybe I'll update this video. Another idea I had was a pneumatic piston. You know, we discussed compressed air, maybe briefly or jokingly or something. But after bringing it up again with Ian, he suggested these little CO2 cartridges. This particular one has a thread on it, which makes it a little nice. These are meant for people who use them in their bikes when they want to quickly inflate a tire. There's a little cap that can go on here and inflate your tire. I didn't purchase that just because it was about $15 just for that part, but it was just a few dollars. But they make these things called air solenoid valves, and basically you put some sort of pressured gas into one end, and then the other end leads to wherever you want the gas to go. And when you activate the solenoid with a relay or whatever, it releases the valve and the gas is allowed to flow. So I think if we could empty this whole thing into a piston, we could fire this parachute out of the rocket pretty good. However, it would need to take some careful time and planning in order to figure all that stuff out. I did find some pistons online, but I think they're around like $30 or so. And the Mac valve was around $10. It's like $4, and that's a whole different idea. And then you're going to need a space for the piston and that sort of stuff. So just a thought, but maybe the extension thing we'll have to do that. So let me know what you think. And yeah, all right. Alright, put a servo on it now, so I'm just going to test this out. Let's see how it works. Here we go. Nice. So what I did for that was I just had this little hoop. There's my feet. I have this little hoop from the string. Just kind of like had it like that, and I'll let go. Maybe I'll shoot it from this side. Yeah. All right. Let's try this again. So you can see the servo at the bottom. Let's reload. Alright, cocked and I'm ready to go. Do it. 3, 2, 1. So, I think it'll work. Obviously that servo hasn't been holding that tension for a lot of time, but yeah, at least we know it's possible. So, alright, take care.